relax. You are about to watch a Peter Gregg video. Something warm, human, and wonderful happens when you watch Peter Gregg.
That was for you, Randy. The mic is on. It's plugged in. I put all fresh batteries. I just watched everybody go, where's my keyboard? I have to type. I have to type. No audio. No audio. So I faked you out by just talking. My lips were moving, but no sound was coming out. Welcome! It's Friday night. I will see your A7S Mark III and raise you one A7S Mark III, Mr. Tom Buck. Tom got a brand spanking new camera. Yes, he did. And he is one excited puppy. I would be too. I mean, imagine opening a box and having an A7S III. Well, I was just broadcasting Simon's show live as he was ending it, and just a perfect timing. Within, I think, 1 or 2 minutes, we are up and live here. So you were able to see the end of Simon's live broadcast at Ordinary Filmmaker, and you got to see him talk for a few minutes, and I broadcasted live. I should have gotten his permission. So sue me. No, I will ask him after the fact. Hey, is it okay? I broadcasted you live on my show while I was waiting to go live. So I thought that's cool. It kind of makes us look like major national network centers. There's the Canadian version, tossing it over to the USA version. Oh, did I even turn the R5 on? I should have done my camera checks. Well, I did. The ZV-1 is up and running if I push the right button and if I zoom it in properly. Come on, ZV-1. There you go, baby. It's a little bit bright, but that's okay. When I want to feel alive and bright and see all your thumbs ups, thank you. There's already thumbs up in here. I can turn it over to the Sony. Now, here's the big one. Did I? Yes! Look at that! It is actually running. This is the R6. It's been running for 5 minutes now. Canon EOS R6, 4K, being streamed 4K. Let me make sure before I open my mouth, because I know Randy's going to double check me. Yep, 4K, high quality, 30 frames per second. That means every second, like now, it's 30 frames. It took 30 pictures. Boom, 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 boom. I can't even boom, boom, boom that quickly. So I guess I am able to turn on the rotating cameras. Sony, there you are. And this is the A7S Mark III. This is almost straight out of the camera, but I do have a LUT on it and this one too. I have a LUT on this one also that is making it actually a little bit warmer than the colors that are in the camera. Okay, so we got Peoples. We got Pipples in here. I'm looking at the Z6 most of the night, and it's going to be kind of like a TV station where they just change the channels. And oh, there you are. I was wondering where you went. So it's Friday, May. We jumped a month, May 7th. It is Liam's birthday, which is Simon's son. Simon is the guy you just watched me live stream while I was coming up to the launching of, or turning on, of this channel. So let's say hello to Aaron. Aaron Short also has a channel. There's some guys in here that have their own channels. And I, for one, really encourage you to actually get a channel. Yes, they're free. And do all your practicing, if you've never uploaded a video, do all your practicing, recording and uploading in a way that's called unlisted. listed, unlisted, okay? Then the only people that can actually see that video is you or if you send somebody the link so that you can get some feedback, say, hey, here's like a practice video. Tell me what you think. So this way you don't have to be embarrassed. Somebody might come back and say, hey, you're ugly. No, there's nobody here that's ugly, okay? You're all my friends, you're all my family, so you're all ugly, just like me. Now, I love everybody. It's only family that can tease each other. If you can't handle the teasing, you're not like family yet. So get with the program, okay? This is like a big family here. If it gets too big, you know what? I won't be able to pop up Aaron's message. I won't be able to pop up. Let's see who's up next. Let's see who's up next. Oh, this character right here, Peter Gregg. I don't know who he is. He's saying hi to Aaron. And he said, I also can't type Simon's name. Simon is live, and I will take over when he shuts down. Here is my buddy Randy. Takes pictures of the food that he has prepared for the evening just to make me feel hungry, and it works. I look at his plate of food, right, Randy? He takes a picture. This is what I'm going to eat tonight. And he sends it to me by text. And I open up my text, and it's like a big, wonderful, awesome plate of food. I'm going like, oh, I want that. And here's Mr. Camera Junkie, Lewis. I sent you a buy me a coffee because I got to figure out how that works. So I sent you a buy me a coffee donation, not a donut, a donation. So you got donuts and you got donations, okay? So I sent him a little donation. Plus, I like to do that. It's encouraging. You can say, hey, look, I got $5. Where did that come from? It's raining from heaven. Oh, Mr. Camera Junkie also has a 6-year-old son. And Simon's son, 6-year-old son, became 7 today, May 7th. So that's what I was telling people on Simon's channel to wish Liam a happy birthday. And here's my favorite Ray, right here, my favorite Ray in the whole cotton picking world. I don't have a more famous Ray. I don't have a more favorite Ray than Ray, the real one, the real Raymond. I love you, Ray. He tried to make me feel guilty because he made a video and he goes, people say I love you, and there's something that they want. I don't want anything. I think you're awesome. Yeah, I do want something. Make another video. I want to see your face live and online right there. That's what I want to see. So thanks for coming in. Hello, buddy. How are you doing? Thank you for being here. I give everybody thanks for being here. And Mr. Camera Junkie is saying hi to Randy and to Ray and to Aaron. And last but not least, did I just spit? He spit on me. I'd rather spit on someone else than spit on me. He's saying hi to Peter Gregg. And I've overlaid that somehow. So let's say goodbye here and say goodbye here. So hi, Lewis. And Ray is saying hi to Mr. Camera Junkie. And Lewis is fighting, or not fighting, he's lighting the flame. Here's Tom. How you doing, Tom? Tom just got a brand new one of these cameras right here. See, right there, that one before it changes. He just got a new Sony A7S Mark III. And let's see what he says. He actually wrote me I just got so excited seeing him, I forgot to read the comment. Tom is going, hey, Peter. Hi, Tom. Hi, Heather. Heather, just create. That's his other channel. Him and his wife. His wife and him is more like it. And I never remember the name. But see, she named her channel in a way where she's actually making a mental note to herself. Her name is Heather. So she's telling herself, like, Peter, just create. Make a video. So that's what she did. She has Heather Just Create. And that's where Tom and Heather come to the couples table. They set the table. They put the food out. They bring the chairs. They bring the entertainment. And then everybody's welcome to come to their table because they're a couple. Yes, a couple of what? I don't know. I could not. No, I'm just kidding. It sounded like Jerry Lewis there. Okay, so Tom, congratulations. We're gonna have to go look and see. Yeah, let's go look and see. Let's go look and see at the beginning. Let's see if I can not mess this up. Oh, go ahead, Peter, mess it up. There's nothing to it. There's nothing to it. Okay, so let's go to the bottom and let's go to the main camera. There we
Welcome to Friday, May the 7th, another Q&A session or Ask Me Anything session. It's been a crazy busy week. I'm absolutely exhausted. I was tempted to just not do this session.
Be a few Scottish people that I'll be meeting as well. Laugh out loud. It means that the wide-angle distortion controversy, just some USA gossip. Oh, I don't. I was going to say I didn't understand what that meant, but I know it's very time limited if you're going to shoot the 4K. Why wouldn't Sony put 4K 120 in the A7R4? R5, I mean, if it's competing with the EOS.
It would help if I turn my mic on so you can hear me making all these comments. I was joking about all of David Osler being old and Simon looking a little bit washed out, but you didn't hear any of that because I forgot to turn the mic on. So here's Jonathan playing the violini. So there we go. Jonathan is playing 25 minutes. I'm gonna have to put this up so I can just play it while I'm just doing my homework or something. So let's go and give the boy a thumbs up. Thumbs up for the big guy here. Thumbs up, Jonathan. This was a wonderful video. See, we had discussed how you put chapter markers in, and now look at, he did it. He did it. And these are the songs. Okay, that's going to be in here. And if you click on one of them, you get to hear, the song, which I'm not going to do because they're copyrighted. They're copyrighted. Okay, so let's go up. And did I give him a thumbs up? Yes, so that's what Jonathan did. And here's Charles. Here's Charles. He did a video. Whoa, look at that. That looks like a picture on the Intercoastal Waterway. absolutely positively intercoastal waterway. You know where the intercoastal waterway is, right? It goes from here to Canada. You can go by boat from here all the way to Canada. Let's see. This must be like the introduction. Oh, so this timer comes on. Let's see.
To everybody,
there he is. There is the young man right there. You've got Charles right there. I'm going to lower the volume a little so I don't shout. Okay, so he put that up. Charles Richard, he put that up. I didn't put that up. But let's give the guy a thumbs up. We came in. He's one of our own, ladies and gentlemen. Of course we're going to give him a thumbs up. So that is Charles with a new video. And yesterday, Aaron Short. Here's Aaron. And he's going to be starting in 6 minutes and 42 seconds. And I'm going to jump it forward.
Bootsy.
Okay, so there's another handsome young dude. What do we got? All models in this place? Dear Lord Jesus, they're all ready to be put right on the front cover of a magazine. So there's Aaron. He adjusted his angle on the camera a little bit, or he changed. He's got more than one camera, actually. So he plays the guitar, he sings, and let's give this young man a big thumbs up. Right there, Aaron Short gets a thumbs up. Let's see what he's talking about. Let's see.
But it's a modular system. I'll explain exactly what it is in a second. But to go back to the beginning of this story, they had some prototypes at a NAMM a year or two
and
before.
We'll jump up ahead a little bit more.
Or all clean sound.
Aaron is using the same software that I'm using, and he's better at it than I am.
I think this is blue and red. So green
so
is
apparently
usually
he
clean,
is live
blue
gear
is usually
showcasing.
Like a mid gain, and red
so
is
let's
usually
slide
a
the
heavy
volume
gain.
down
And
a little
that's
bit
what most
again.
companies do. So this
Okay, so we gave
should be
Aaron
mid
a
gain
big
sound.
thumbs up. See, another guy right in our own family. We've got another one doing live video and recorded video. And here we've got Liam. This is Liam's birthday.
To my channel. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the
Liam is the only 7-year-old in the world that is recording on a Canon R5.
Anyways, we have some balloons.
Bravo, bravo.
Sprouting and the bushes.
There is our friend
You know,
Liam. Just
like
what a good boy. I spoke with him on the phone today. He had to be sent to his room because I got him a little bit too riled up. That's what Peter does. Peter takes the children and plays with them on their own level. And so I was a 7-year-old for a little bit today. I was singing happy birthday to him, all out of tune. But listen how he's so diplomatic.
No, it's good saying first, it's good to walk. Yeah, walking's exercise, and that's part of walk. I mean, that's part of exercise. Maybe you might want to swim. Maybe you don't. My birthday's, tomorrow, and I think I can have some cake. And my mom Thursday can make me cake. Everyone sings.
All right, so if you want to see It's Planet Liam, you could subscribe, but unfortunately, in YouTube's stupidity of wisdoms, they made it so that we can't speak to the most important group, which is the young and up-and-coming and newly launched YouTubers, and you've got to mark it as made for children or made for kids. But he didn't really make this one for kids, so I don't think maybe it doesn't need to be marked made for kids. He is a kid himself, but he's talking to adults. He's talking to me, his grandmother, his uncle. He's talking to his dad, and he's got an R5. If that's the mark of a child, may all children in this country have Canon R5s. No, they really need to fix that because it's as dumb can be. They should offer me like 5 comments, like, "You're doing wonderful, keep it up," or "You just made a wonderful video," and I'd be able to check one of those 5. I mean, I could see I wouldn't want anybody communicating with my 7-year-old kid. Okay, so I could agree with that. All right, so they just took it and said, well, we don't really give a crap about you, so we're just turning off all the comments if it's a made for children video. Okay, so let's give Liam a 5, a 6, and he's 7 today. So we need another thumbs up there to make it 7. So God bless you, Liam. Happy birthday, buddy. Happy birthday to my favorite Liam in the whole world. We got In the Blues. Here's Shane coming to you.
Tone of the Gods 3-in-1 analog effects pedal out of New Zealand. Now this is handmade and it features a number of effects which are really useful in your signal chain. I'm going to give you a quick rundown of what they are.
That is Shane, a professional guitar. He plays publicly, he plays at gigs, he goes and plays. So he is showing off the Fender Strat. And let's give this young man a thumbs up. His name is Shane. He's part of the family. He might come in and say hello tonight. Don't forget, in Australia, the time difference is quite great. So we've got Shane. We've got David Sailors. There he is. He combed his beard. Oh, he combed his hair. Oh, that one hair. Yeah, he combed his hair. Let's give him a thumbs up. Reboot of tonight's lame stream. Okay, so he tried and he had to reboot it. And on the right, you could see the live chat. They play it for us. So that's David, and he's showing off his camera. And who is this? Here is the guy that just got a brand new camera, Mr. Tom Buck himself.
Manage their different workspaces and what kind of stuff they use to get their jobs done. But I've gotten quite a few messages from people who were desperate to see my desk set up, so I thought that would be a really fun thing to share right now.
Tom just did a pun, okay? They were desperate to see his desktop. So he did, that was very good. All right, Tom, we'll give you a round of applause for that one. Okay, let's give this young man a thumbs up. Let him know we love him, and we do. I love you, Tom, and Heather is his wife. Heather Just Create is the name of his wife's channel, and Tom goes on her channel quite often. So Thursdays at 4 p.m. is kind of when they do their couples table. They set the table and they invite us to come to their table.
It's also rated to support something like 2,000 pounds, so even if you're a little husky, it'll support you. And I like this so much that I have my main
you calling me
here,
fat?
I
think Tom just called me fat. If you're a little husky. I'm teasing, Tom. I'm teasing. So we gave Tom a thumbs up. Hey, look at this guy. What the heck?
I'm Peter Gregg, Miami, Florida.
This guy says he's Peter Gregg. That's not possible. I'm Peter Gregg. Come on, look at the camera. Open your eyes. There we go. There's a typical Peter Gregg look. Should I give myself a thumbs up? Should I give myself a thumbs up? I don't know. It's kind of like, maybe a little biased or a little self-centered. Should I give myself a thumbs up? Oh, I just did. No, I'm going to take it away. I don't want to seem like I'm an egotistical guy, and I'm going to give me a thumbs up. Oh, but let's give him a thumbs up. Let's give him a little thumbs up. Oh, there, I did it again. I gave Peter Gregg a thumbs up. All right, Peter. I'm teasing me right now. Leave me alone. I'm busy teasing me. So that's what we did today and yesterday. All right. So now, let's get back to the show. Our show. We got a show we're doing tonight. Yeah, you didn't know that? You mean you didn't know we were doing a show? Honest, good golly, Miss Molly, we are doing a show. S-H-O-O. Show. Oh, that's shoe. No, shoe is S-H-O-E. I guess I'm not very good at spelling. Whatever. Well, I'm glad there's a teacher in the room. So that was Mr. Handsome himself, Tom Buck, making his new video, and we gave it a thumbs up. And if you guys want to see the rest of any of these videos, you can back this up, or when it replays, you can go and look at the name of the channel, okay? And then you can watch what they're doing, because we love these people. And if you don't love them, I love them. They're like family to me, okay? So that's why I show them. It's like showing off my own family, my brothers, my kids, and all that kind of stuff. So when they make videos, I like to share and show and tell. That was back in kindergarten. They had something called show and tell. Yes. And you could bring in your dead rat, your dead mouse, your dead lizard, your dead something. This is my dead lizard. Okay, that was show and tell. Now we show off our dead cameras. This is an E3. Not micro, regular 4/3. I don't know if this thing works because I can't charge the battery up. Okay, so that's how old it is. So Tom, thank you for being here until you go on to sleep. Now he's 3 hours behind us, so for him it's kind of like 7:26 when you see your clock. Here's Randy, Mr. Camera Junkie. We meet again, and Randy is saying hello, everyone. He's writing in code. And here's Charles. Charles, I just showed you off. I just showed everybody in the world what you look like, where your channel is, and all that kind of good stuff. And of course he posts it at Peter Gregg Live Group. It's all one word, no spaces. Peter Gregg Live Group on Facebook. And if you gotta apply, because I don't let anybody in. It's basically just for the family. So if Charles wants to say, I just sold my camera for $1,500, it's not a public comment, so he doesn't have to worry about that. Okay? So Charles, good to see you, good to see you. Randy says, I couldn't find my phone, found it plugged into my car, charging for 3 days. Well, my guess now, Randy, is it's charged up. Do you guys mind if I take a drink? My name is Dean Martin. You guys have Foster Brooks. That guy was hilarious. They're all gone now. They're none of them are around. It's water with a lot of ice cubes. I'm just going to take a little sip. With your permission, of course. I don't want to take a sip and you say, Peter, don't sip. And then what am I going to do mid-sip? Spit it out, and then the cameras will get wet. So I'm not going to ask permission, because what if you say no? I'm going to sip the water now, okay? I promise. I'm going to take a little bit of a sip of water. Okay? This is the silliness. This is why people don't subscribe, because I get silly like that. Like Jerry Lewis. All right, that was 5 swallows. Put it on my bill. All right, I couldn't find my phone. It is charging for 3 days. It probably has filled it up. Andre, I have not seen you. Andrea, posise sibera. I'm talking to him in Greek, but he's Romanian. Okay, Andre, I hope you had a nice dinner. I'm going to have dinner after the show's over, because I kind of went and took a shower. And have you ever taken a shower, then you kind of like half aspirin, dry yourself off? So I did that, and then I laid down in bed figuring, okay, I'll put the ceiling fan on high and let the fan dry me off, and I fell asleep. I was out like a light. Laying, thank God I locked my door, otherwise people would come in and go like, what? So I woke up, and then I had to run around and dry my hair with the hairdryer. That didn't come out too bad, okay, not wonderful, and I had to go and do it. And then I came in here and I saw Simon was live. So I put Simon up live so I could stream him, and off we go. So what image do you like more, Canon's or Sony's? Okay, and he gives it a thumbs up. Actually, I'm going to cheat and say I can make each look like each other's, okay? So Sony has the sharper image. Sharper image. They used to have a catalog called Sharper Image. So Sony has the sharper image. Canon seems to have a more pleasing image. I can work easily with either camera. Doesn't matter one bit. And they're all so good. I could say, can anybody tell me a really bad camera today? Like in the last 4 years? 5 years. No, there's none of them that are really bad cameras. You could just pick a card, you know, put the cards up. Don't show me what the card is, okay? Give me your card. I'm going to go shoot a wedding with it, okay? That's how good they all are. So I'm not skirting the question, Andre. I'm just saying, you know, those kind of questions, most of the time, it's not from you, okay? But most of the time when I get them on my big channel where I did put up a video, you saw that, right? And I made a commercial to sell the Better Bounce cards. You want to see the commercial? Okay. Well, let me finish with Andre first. Okay, so I made a commercial to sell the Better Bounce cards. And you know what I was thinking? People, you know, when you do something like go to a commercial or something like that, what happens is people go, oh no, he put a commercial in there. Where's my mouse? I have to find my mouse because I'm going to click him right out of here straight into heck. How dare he put a commercial? So I made it so it looks a little bit, not much, don't be expecting a lot, okay? A little bit more interesting. So this is the commercial, and I'm going to make 2 or 3 variants. So it's not like every video I'm going to drop in the same commercial. And remember, the purpose of the commercial is to get people to know that I have a product, which is my flash diffuser, a Better Bounce card. A lot of people don't even know it. Okay, so I made a little commercial to drop it in. I tried to keep it to 30 seconds, but you know the way I talk, there ain't nothing that's at 30 seconds, honey. Okay, actually, but I did good. I actually did good. It's only 46 seconds. So this is what it looks like. I'm going to play it for you. Let's see if you get upset or if it actually keeps your attention. Hi guys, let me interrupt my own show real quick to let you know about one of my products that I actually invented, make, and sell. It's a flash diffuser. It's designed to go on an external flash unit. It's designed to work in the regular landscape mode, meaning the wide mode of normal cameras. If you turn it sideways, you can pop this up in an instant and you've got that same diffusion. So it's sending light up to bounce and come down on your subject, and it's also sending light forward. So we got small and large, and for where really dark Batcave type looks, I made the extra large. All right, the link is down in the description below, petergregg.com. Let's get back to my video. Well, what did you think about that? It sends light forward. I'm so dramatic sometimes, I just can't believe it. So I put the timer on and a progress bar. Actually goes this way, okay? Hoping to get people not to tune out when the commercial goes on. Like when I watch TV and a commercial goes on, the very first thing that I do is reach for the remote and mute it. Because 8 out of 10 times it's telling me about a disease and a pill that they've got to fix the disease. All right, and then at the end it says, if this thing, if you're allergic to this or it gives you death, don't, anybody that you know died from it, don't take this medicine, you know. Well, I don't want to hear about all these diseases, especially during dinner. Okay, so I mute it. So I put in a progress bar and I put in a countdown timer. And this way, maybe a person will be like, ooh, look at that. And by the time they're finished being oozled on it, the commercial's over. And I can get back into my show. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Tell me. Hit me with your best shot. I think I'll write a song. Okay, so that was Andre. And we got Charles Richard. Hello, Peter. I did go last Sunday to buy the 6100, but it was sold. That would have been pretty good. Charles went and found a camera, an A6100, I think under $300, with a lens. And I figured I do want to get the kitchen live shows rolling again. Well, not live. You can't do it live. Well, maybe I could, but I wasn't planning on doing it live. And I could put the A6100 in the kitchen, maybe along with the ZV-1. And there. there, I'd have a kitchen setup. Or let's go over here a second real quick. Let's go to the ZV-1. Okay. And why is the ZV-1 so close? All right, there's the ZV-1. All right, so let's take this. Let's zoom it all the way out, okay? So see this wall here? This wall's got the piano. It's got the table. I've got mailing supplies and stuff like that, starting from this red tree down. So I know that the red tree is kind of like the marker. It's decorated to be part of the stage. So we got the red tree. We got the revolving tree here on a turntable. That's a cake electric turntable. You can adjust the speed or go forward and back on that turntable, and you can make and frost your cakes or whatever it is you do, the bakers do on I never use it for baking. Okay, so don't think I did it for baking. Over here we have a piano, and then if I go to this side, we've got the Christmas tree, and then right about here at this tree, it ends. Okay, so down here is a door, all right, and over here is the other wall. I don't want to hit it, they're going to think I need them or something. So and on this wall, I have some room. I've got actually all the audio equipment for when I singeth a songeth. So when I do this, I'm going to pick up the mic and I'm going to see if I've actually even turned it on.
We'll sing in the sunshine. Now what you're hearing is all the equipment that's coming from that wall. It's all over there. There's a big Yamaha mixer. Above the Yamaha mixer is a pro level amplifier. Above the amplifier is a cassette tape machine. And above that is a compressor, a limiter. What kind is it? Let me tell you right now. This is the Pro XL by Behringer. It's a 2-channel mixer, so that when I sing into this mic, this wire, this one right here, my voice jumps out of my mouth and into the mic and down the wire and over to the machine, and then it goes from there into the live stream. And there you have the singing equipment right there.
So I'm thinking maybe from that singing equipment all the way down to that door possibly, or where that cubby hole, I could make, I don't know, something. I don't need this. I could make another set. So if there's a camera over here, I could be over here facing that camera and say, ladies and gentlemen, you know what we're going to do today? We're going to make a chocolate cake. I'm going to take this package of Oreos and I'm going to take this cup of milk and I'm going to make a chocolate cake just for you. And I've done that. And the cake comes out really good. Okay, so now, where did I put this? All right, so let's zoom this back in where it belongs. Oh, we're going to play that game again. Oh, perfect! I should play the lotto this weekend. It usually takes me like 5 or 6 tries to get it to be just right. Okay, so with that camera, I'm able to kind of show you wall to wall, or almost wall to wall. So I would take the 6100, and Charles found one for sale up in Orlando, and I told him, I'm good for the money, go buy it for me, okay? And he went back and it wasn't there. Thank you so much, Charles. I appreciate it. That was very kind of you to do that. So let's turn on the rotating cameras again. We'll start, where are we going to start? Who do you want to start with? Let's start with you, the Canon R6. All right, so thank you for your attempt to do that, Charles, okay? I'll send you a Tesla when I win the lotto. So here we are together, but thank you for trying. That was really, really sweet and nice of you. I don't believe all that stuff I heard about you, Charles. You're all right. After all, you're all right. I love you, Charles. You know I love you. Randy says he likes the Nikon. Was that like in a reply to some? I like them all. I like them all. Pick a camera, any camera. And the only thing that would put me on the spot is if somebody called me up and said, my photographer canceled and my wedding's in an hour. Can you please come and shoot my wedding? Okay, then I'd have to scurry around because an hour doesn't allow me to get the batteries charged up, remember. So I would first figure out what camera I'm going to shoot it with. And before I hang up, I got to make sure I ask her, what does it look like? Is it any light in there? What's the reception look like? And all that kind of stuff. And what does your hair look like? God, it's getting worse as the time goes on. So anyway, I would immediately charge up some batteries. I have done 2 emergency weddings. 2. It's just water, guys. Don't get excited. All right? Look. Look. Honestly, it is just water in here. See? It's just water. If I tilt it anymore, it's just ice cubes and water. So you guys think I'm drinking on the job? I'm not drinking on the job. Oh, I'm sorry. That wasn't me. That was Aaron Short. Aaron is drinking. Norm is drinking on the job. Norm is drinking on the job. Okay. So it's just water. Let me tell you how good the water is. Okay. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'll tell you. Oh. That is amazing water. I haven't tasted water so good since this morning. I don't know why I feel so thirsty tonight. Probably had too much sugar. Sugar. Well, let's see, where did I leave off? I was being lovey-dovey with Charles and Randy. I'm being lovey-dovey with Randy. And Aaron is saying, Peter, did you order the Tesla? Well, Rob sent $20 in. So now we have like $37 towards the Tesla. So down underneath the donation button, you could put in $5. Go ahead. Put in $5. You know where it's going? It's going into the Tesla Kitty. And when I get that Tesla, I'm going to drive around. Going to have one hand on the wheel. I'm going to be going like, I'm talking to you live from my Tesla. Well, I don't think I can do it live. So it'll be, I'm talking to you pre-recorded live from my Tesla. Let's see how fast it goes. Let's see if I can do donuts with it. Anybody ever done donuts? Oh, I had the Mustang GT 1987 5-speed high output T-tops with the T-tops off. And I used to go in the Sears parking lot and pick up a kid somewhere and do donuts. And the kid would either crap in his pants or he'd be hysterically laughing. So it would be both of them would be funny. Except if they do the crap in the pants, they're going to smell. It's going to smell. You could really scare people doing that. So I'm going to order it. We're that much closer. I should buy some Bitcoin or something to invest in, put in a couple of $100, and then I wake up one morning and it's like $13,700,000. Yes, I'm going to order my Tesla today. Okay, back to reality. No, Aaron, haven't ordered it yet, but it's a coming. It's a coming. So Lewis is saying hi to Tom Buck. Welcome to the wonderful world of Sony. Yeah, there is Sonys in here. There's one. Well, it's just 2 Sonys. Okay, we got 2 Sonys, 1 Nikon, 1 Canon, 1 Panasonic GH4. And I will raise you 1 Olympus EM1 Mark II. Ta-da! So when I send this R6 back, which is due back in a week, back at B&H, I'm going to get the R5. So we can play with the R5 and see what that does. So that's what I am doing. That is what I am doing. So Tom says, I feel like a newbie again. Oh, you're not going to fool me, Tom. You're one smart cookie. Tom is when the technology sees Tom approaching it, it starts to shake in its boots. And by the time Tom reaches out and puts his hand on it to pick it up, it just submits to Tom. Because Tom is a master over the technology. He can beat down any camera. I know, you could do it, Tom. No big deal. Plus, you know what? You could just text Peter Gregg. I heard that he likes you. Okay, where are you? Can't find you, but wherever you are out there. Okay, and he'll take your call. You just got to call him up and he'll help you. So you got it made in the shade. I wish I could rhyme it again. Tarzan, but that didn't rhyme. Okay, now he's excited. You got a new, look, if you buy, you know, a $3,500, $3,600 camera and it comes in and it's just like yesterday and he immediately engaged it. He plugged it right into his live stream with his wife. It just boom, off and running. So, and then he says he's a newbie? Yeah. Who takes a camera out of a box? I don't even have a box here with a camera. Who takes a camera out of a box? Yes, I do. Oh, talk about coincidence. What is this? Does this look familiar? Does this look familiar to you, Tom? This says something. A7S3. Did you get one like that, Tom? Where are you? Over there? Okay. Did you get a box like that? The top has got my little crumbs from when I'm eating it. Okay, there we go. That's what Tom got. So let's all give Tom a big congratulations. So that camera's already afraid of him. That's it. The camera sees Tom coming and it goes like, yes, sir, whatever you want, sir. I will just do whatever you say. Just give me the orders and I will just do it right away, sir. That's, yeah, he's a newbie. Newbie. We love you, Tom. Even though you're lying right now, your nose is getting bigger. But it'll take a little bit of time till you figure out where is what. And don't forget, Sony's got the new menu system in there. And already there was a couple of things I couldn't find. So, but you'll get to it. Here's Ordinary Filmmaker. Where have I seen Ordinary Filmmaker before? Good to see you, buddy. Just finished my stream. No. You just finished your stream? I was stunned with all the support. Thanks for your SC, South Carolina. I sent them South Carolina. And thanks to Randy, and Mr. Camera Junkie, and everyone else that tuned in. Yep, he did good. He did really, really good. Simon, did you know that I played like the last 5 minutes live when I went on? You know how you have the countdown timer? No. No countdown timer here tonight. No. I just plugged your stream in, and that basically warmed everybody up. And then when you said something about Peter Gregg, everybody gasped. He's talking about Peter. Mr. Famous Simon is talking about Peter. You could hear the cheers going on all over the United States. So I played all the way till you shut down, and then I went live. A little bit of a, not the best transition, but it wasn't that bad. So that's what I did here. So it kind of like funneled in from you to me. So we went from Canada to the U.S. team, which the U.S. team is a better team. I've got to admit it, honestly, seriously. Oh, Simon just woke up. What did he say? What the heck I say? Wait. Play that again, Sam. Play it again. I know how to wake people up. Randy says, I like your time slot. Hey, I don't say that to too many people. I like your time slot. Jeez, golly gee whiz, Batman. Ordinary Filmmaker, I like your time slot. So what we could do is we could have Simon go on from whenever he started till 10. I could take it from 10 to, let's say, 12 or whatever. And then Mr. Camera Junkie, Lewis, could take it, and we could flow from one to the next to the next. So it's like, why the hell should the people go somewhere else? Whoops. Don't want to break anything around here. I'm getting all jittery. I'm getting so excited. Why should we send people elsewhere? So Simon can start, and then after Simon goes, I could take the baton, and then I'll run the race, and then I'll pass it over to Lewis, who's just up the road. I could actually physically run over there and give it to him. So that's just food for thought. Food. Geez, I'm a little hungry. A little bit of food. So if you don't want to go on at 12 and you want to go on at 11, Lewis, I can make the show from 10 to 11. And then you could take it from 11 to whatever you want. Or I could take it from 10 to 11:55. And just food for thought. Nobody's gonna be jumping nowhere. Anybody else got a live stream that could take it over after Lewis or before Simon? We'll just dominate, like NBC or ABC or CBS or Fox or somebody dominates the evening. We will just dominate the evening, starting from whomever. Tom, you wanna do some live streaming on Friday night? Well, for you it wouldn't be nighttime. It would be kind of like 5 o'clock. Your time, and you take it into Simon, and then Simon could take it into Peter, or whatever. Just thinking out loud. We come in here and we go, I love you, I love you, I love you to each other. Well, let's give them something. Something interesting. Mario is in the house. Hello, Mario. Hello, Peter. Hello, Mario. Hello, everyone. Happy weekend. It's weekend time. And this is Liam's weekend. Anybody else have a birthday? I got a mic. I got a hot mic over here. I could sing happy birthday to you. That's the way. I like it. Simon says, thank you, Randy. Yeah, it gives me time to relax and do a handoff to Peter. Appreciate the very generous. You sent him to South Carolina too? Hey, who owns South Carolina? You or me? All right, you can have South Carolina. I'll take North Carolina. I like North Carolina. It's got Charlotte in there and all that good stuff. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're welcome, and thank you. All you guys that support me, if I don't say thank you often enough, thank you. I appreciate it. Actually, it's encouraging, and it puts money in the account. If you don't think that's a good feeling, it is, okay? It really is. It's not a lot of money, but it kind of like, somebody out there likes me. Kippy, hi Peter and everyone. You can take over actually after Lewis because you're 12 hours ahead. So when he finishes, he starts at 12 and he finishes at 1 or 2 o'clock, it's 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon for you, and you could go live from there. So we could dominate. We could do Tom Buck, then we could do Simon, then we could do Peter Gregg, then we could do Lewis, then we could do Kippy. Oh my God, we are going to beat the pants off of ABC, NBC, and everybody else. Hey, Peter and everybody, rise and shine here. Yep, it's your morning. It's morning time. What's for lunch? I'll be over in a little bit. What's for lunch? Liam was very patient today, up until Peter called. We did presents after 6 o'clock. We got him a Legos bus, 1,700 pieces. Oh, that boy is going to be in Lego heaven. And a small plane. He's looking forward to your gift, Peter. I sent them a box of chocolates. Don't tell anybody. Just a little bit, just a Hershey's box of chocolate. It's got some white chocolate because he asked me. I love chocolate, Peter. Really, Liam? Like, okay, is that a hint or what? And then after he thought about it for a while, he went, I really like white chocolate. So I sent him a little box, and it's got the little baby candy bars, and some of them are cookies and cream. So, but he doesn't know it because Amazon screwed it up. I ordered it on May 3rd. It said it was going to deliver it May 5th. And today, I got notification that it got shipped today. and it'll be there Tuesday. With the boy, he's like 7 years old. What the hell? He wants his birthday presents on his birthday. He doesn't even have the concept of what next Tuesday is. Oh, okay, I told him it's not going to be there till Tuesday. Oh, okay, Uncle Peter. Yeah, like he knows what next Tuesday is? Not. So thank you, Amazon, for being the wonderful, lovely company that you are. Not. I'm going to drink this whole glass. I'm going to have to pee before Sly gets here. He's looking forward to my present, and that's awesome. What do you mean you're jealous I don't send you presents? When you turn 7 years old, I'll send you a present. So, Lewis is in the house. Boom. He's got that. He looks like he belongs on a motorcycle. Boom, boom. No, I don't approve of motorcycles. They're dangerous. I've had 2 close friends, one when I was in college, that got maimed. And he is the chief engineer of the local radio state, 100,000 watt radio station. So guess what a chief engineer needs more than anything else? His hands were encased, or whatever you want to call it, 2 years. So I do not, and then another one is when I was in my mid-30s, closer to 40, kids get attached to me. It's just part of life. It's kind of like I'm a magnet. So this guy, I became like a dad to him. And he would get permission from me for everything that he did, okay? I didn't have a dad. He had a mother that worked all day, and eventually I wound up hiring him. And he got it in his head that he wanted a motorcycle. And I said, absolutely not. Like I have any control over these people, right? I mean, I'm not his dad. I'm not even related. And he started the whining routine for a couple of weeks, like I was his real dad. I'll behave. I'll do this. I'll do, no. How about if we get you maybe a Camaro or a Trans Am? Okay, something with some metal around it. And Kenny said, well, that's an idea, okay, but I really want the motorcycle. And I said, I really don't want you to have a motorcycle. And he said, okay. So we started shopping. He started saving up money. And when he had enough money to get a used Trans Am, he picked one out. And then he was off. He wasn't working that particular day. And he drove a motorcycle right up to the front door of my shop, okay? And I'm looking and I'm going like, what the F? Well, I told him no. What does no mean? No means no, okay? So he came in and he had, oh my God, the guilt look on his face, and he just held out a pair of keys, okay? So he had also given me a pair of keys to his mother's house in case I needed to get in an emergency. It was just a connection between us. What the hell, am I going to go into somebody else's house? So he held out these keys and he said, I bought one. I'm so sorry. So I thought about it long enough to think, what should my reaction be? Should I blow up and explode, or should I embrace it and let him move over into some happiness? So I grabbed him, I hugged him, and I said, Kenny, I didn't want you to have it, but now that you have it, okay, just be careful, enjoy it. And then he started telling me, okay, I'm only going to use it on Sunday, like he was trying to what do they call it, grease up the gears or something. So the story turns bad from here, so just be aware. He drove away, and he didn't know that on a motorcycle, when you have to stop in an emergency, that you got to brake heavier with the back tire than the front tire, because if you brake too heavy with the front tire, it'll flip, okay? So he flipped, and his body was thrown out into the main street, killed on the spot. I cried for 100 years, okay? Somebody came running in and said, Kenny was killed, Kenny was killed. And I'm going like, what are you talking about? He was just here, he's not killed, he's right. And I went there and his body was laying there. It was a really bad experience. So don't get mad at me when I say I don't approve of motorcycles. There I saw his body was lying there, okay? I had nothing to do. At that moment, I wish I was Jesus. Go over there, lay my hands on him, and resurrect him from the dead, okay? But just as bad as I had to go tell his mother, okay? And when I went over the house, it's like Latins here, Cubans, I don't know what, it's just Latins. So that everybody in the family, this was later in the evening, is lined up. So I had to take care of everything. He's actually buried in my suit. The boy didn't even have a suit, okay? So I gave them my suit, and he's wearing my suit. So it's a waist. It's 6 feet under. It's many years ago, so I'm okay over it. This is in the 80s, all right? So there's no pain. Actually, 3 weeks before his 21st birthday, 3 weeks, as a Christian, they get to know me. He said he wanted to receive Jesus. So for those of you that understand what that means, he did receive Jesus. So I know he's in heaven. It didn't feel good at that time. I was broken and cracked, okay? So I walked in. They all looked at me. Some of them knew who I was, some of them didn't, but his mother was sitting right there in the middle. And I figured she knew, so I was going to go and hug her and maybe cry, okay? So she said, Peter, she stood up, and not violently, but aggressively. She said, Peter, you'll tell me the truth. They won't tell me anything. Why is everybody here? And I said, oh my God, this is inside, not outside. How the hell? I'm not prepared for this. Okay. So I told her that Kenny bought a motorcycle this morning. She said, oh, no. I said, and he got into an accident, okay, later this evening. She said, okay, tell me, how bad is it? Did he break? Is he paralyzed? Tell me what it is. I had to tell her he didn't make it. All right, now I just got goosebumps, okay? And the screams, I've never, till that day and from that day, have heard screams like that in my life. I mean, you come home from work and your son is dead. Seriously. I mean, I can't joke. I can't say anything. I can't even follow that up. So that is why, in case somebody says to me, Peter, what the hell is wrong with you? You don't like motorcycles. That's why. I have a personal experience, and that's the way I feel about motorcycles. But I can still tease like Lewis, brum, brum, don't you dare buy a motorcycle. I will spank the crap out of you, okay? And he's in Canada, so I can't really reach him. But anyway, Lewis is in the house. Good to see you. We love you. I love you, Lewis. Thank you for being here. And that's another one of the reasons, not the only one, where I so easily flow and say I love you, and people are, wait a minute, I'm a guy, you're a guy. What's with I love you crap? I can't say that to Kenny anymore, okay? And that's on the one end. On the other side, when I'm gone, I'm in my 60s, 68, okay? When I'm gone, I can't say I love you. So you know what? If I love you, screw you. I'm going to tell you I love you. If you think anything wrong with that, you go see a psychiatrist. One of those people that takes all your money and does nothing for you, okay? They might give you a pill. So, love you, Lewis, and I mean it when I say that, okay? And Lewis, oh, this is the South Florida Lewis, and right before him we had the Canadian Lewis. We are getting Lewis. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, this is a big Lewis day. I just checked. Thanks for the coffee. Oh, I did. I sent him a buy me a coffee. I'm going to have to get that for here, but for right now, I have a donation link from PayPal underneath that you can click on and put money in my Tesla pot. I have a Tesla pot. The cameras are far enough away where I can say that and the spit won't hit the lenses. So enjoy your $5. All it is a way to say I love you. Another way to say I love you. And here's Mr. Lovable himself, Norm. The best postman. No, not that Norm. Merry Christmas, Peter. Good evening, Greggies around the world. Hello, Norm. I love you, dude. How are you doing tonight? And thank you all for being here. I did title this that we're running the R6. So I have the R6, Canon R6 is in the rotation of these cameras. Okay, so let's go on with the R. Just burped. Sorry. Let's go with the R6. Okay, so we're living up to the title, R6. Well, where's the R6, Peter? Your title says that you're live streaming 4K with R6. Where is it? Right there. There's the R6. What? I'm not close enough to you? Well, how about this? How's that? Is that better? That's the R6. 4K live stream through a Mac Mini M1 using eCam software. You know, you can find links to all this stuff down underneath. And you know it puts money in my bank towards that Tesla when you do that. They call it a commission. Bah! It ain't no commission. It's a finder's fee. Where, okay, you find me a buyer and then I'll give you a few bucks. Okay, so that's what that is. So there's Norm, and I am now on the R6 for a little bit of time, so that this way people can see the Canon R6. I do have it tuned in, so it's similar in colors, but I have to tell you, the Canon is very close to straight out of the box settings. That's how good the colors are on the Canon. Canon's got good colors from Canon. So here's Eric is in the house. Eric, welcome. Friday night. It's been another week, buddy. The last time I talked to you was last week. What, are you mad at me or something? You didn't want to talk to me for a whole week? No, I love you. Thank you for being here. And he says, hello, Peter-Terrians. Yes, somebody came up with that. I don't know who to credit. I forgot. Okay. But it's the Peter-Terrians. Not valedictorian, but Peter-Terrians. It's higher. This is all the smart people are in here. Peter-Terrians. Norm, I'm going for a little drive. Be back in about an hour. That's code for he's going to the potty. You drive carefully now. Don't fall in. And Kippy is saying happy birthday to your son Liam, to ordinary filmmaker Simon. He's got 3 girls, little ones, okay? So he knows what being a daddy is all about. Yep. So Tom says the video isn't up, it's still editing. Oh, well, I credited that last video. Not correctly, obviously, but we'll all be on the lookout for it. So if you're not subscribed, it's Tom. Wait, I can do this. Tom Buck. So go into YouTube, go to the area where you can hunt down a channel, and put in Tom Buck and subscribe. Okay? Or back up to where I was showing it off, the different channels. You know, the part where I forgot to turn the mic on and then I remembered, that part. Okay? So then you can find him. He's definitely a channel worth watching. Actually, anybody in here that's got the channels is somebody worth watching. We're family. Look, guys, look at the names in the chat. Tell me how many people you don't know. Seriously, you all know each other, okay? And if I grow into being a big channel, you know what? It won't be the same. Because it'll, have you ever seen on the real busy channels how it just flows so fast? So we're going to lose that special touch. So part of me wants to grow because it's the natural male. Men want to conquer, okay? Then the other part of me says, I kind of like what we got. I really do. I think this is awesome. I can, if I have to practice something, I practice it on you. I showed you my commercial, right? Okay, you want to see it again? You want to see my commercial again? No. Okay. I should be able to have permission to play it once per hour, honestly. So if I play it in the 10 to 11, okay, I can play it again in the 11 to 12. You should give me permission to do that because somebody might be watching that hasn't seen it before. And if I pick up a sale, everybody will cheer. Thank you very much. Actually, I got 2 orders from the that commercial that I showed you that went up on the big channel. So Simon said lost audio. Oh, that probably was a while back. You know, they should put the time on here so I could see what time that was spoken. When I went and showed the different videos and gave everybody thumbs up and stuff, I forgot when I switch over to show the videos, it mutes my mic. Okay, so it took me a second, and then I think Randy sent me a telepathic message, and he said, "Peter, turn your mic on." Okay, Randy, what are you doing in my head? So Simon is saying thank you to Kippy's channel, which is a content creator. Lewis is saying hi. Timeless Truths, an old guy, but a new subscriber to this channel. Welcome! I don't recognize the name, so welcome to the Christmas room. This is the Christmas room. 24/7 for the last 11 years. So you know how people, Timeless, you know how they will make comments? So every once in a while, I'll get a comment on my big channel. Hey, it's May. What's up with the Christmas stuff? And I'm going like, you haven't watched me in the last 11 years, have you? Maybe you ought to stick around a little bit. So I am full-time Christmas room, and that's my set. The purpose of it is I get to do all these things by having a Christmas room. First of all, there's a wonderful goodwill feeling when you wake up on Christmas morning. You're not looking to fight with anybody. You're looking to see, oh, what a happy day. Second of all, the whole world somehow recognizes Christmas, even if North Korea recognizes Christmas, and they're as atheistic as you can get. Third of all, I'm a Christian. I'm talking about the birth of Christ all year long. So, I mean, it's just, and it's pretty. Look how pretty. Okay, I have a very pretty set. Look, I got a Christmas tree with lights over there. I've got all these little Christmas decorations. I got a wreath on the wall. It's just a warm, human, and wonderful feeling. That's what the Christmas room brings. So, hey, old guy, you can tell me your name and I'll try to remember it, but I'm not so good. I'm up in age too. So you might have to tell me a few times. But I love having you here. If you could deal with me being silly for a couple of hours and we still talk cameras here and there, okay, the big channel, the one that's got 30,000 plus subscribers, that one is serious. And that one I get more to the point, and it's also pre-recorded. This one, I go live, and it's kind of like the Friday night card game. The boys have come to the table. Tom Buck has got his couples table, where you guys are welcome to come to his couples table, and then they host you. Okay, well, you come to my table over here. Let's get the rotating cameras going again. Here we go. And Timeless Truths. If the label is in black, that means these cameras are set to automatically rotate, boom, to the next camera. See how it went over to the Z6? If this label is in red, that means it's static. I purposely turned a particular camera on. So this section that I'm in right now is going to automatically rotate cameras without me touching anything. It makes it look like I've got a producer, a director, a floor manager, and there's none of those. None of those are in here. All I got in here is the Santa, and I got him unplugged because he scares the crap out of me if I move near him. He automatically goes, oh, ho, ho, welcome, and it scares me like there's nobody in this room. Not even any windows in this room. So when somebody goes, oh, ho, ho, out of nowhere, it has scared me a lot. So I fixed it. Don't worry. I fixed it. I unplugged them. So welcome, Timeless Truths. And if you've got a channel, let me know and I'll go look it up. And if you don't, get one. I want to hear what you got to say. There's the Canon R6. Kippy is saying hi to Lewis and hi to Lewis. Oh, I see what you did there, Kip. You thought I didn't catch it. And Mr. Camera Junkie is saying hi to Timeless Truths. So Mr. Camera Junkie lives not far from me, right up there in Hollywood, and I'm right down there in Miami. Okay, and his name is Lewis, and he has his own channel. So tomorrow night, Lewis is going to be live at 11:55. Ooh, that rhymes. Okay, so you can watch him live tomorrow night if you get bored and you can't fall asleep. And just in case, another buddy of mine is Ordinary Filmmaker, who is Simon. Is it me, or I just can't hear Peter? No, I forgot to turn the mic on back there. Go back to sleep. Go back to sleep, Simon. It's on and it's running. And everybody can hear me, okay? Otherwise, they'd be telling me like crazy that we can't hear you, we can't hear you. So, oh my God, I am really behind. I think I better catch up. Let's go back up to where I just left off. Okay, so Andre says, now I have the Sony a7S III and bought an FX3. Need to buy the 50mm 1.2. Oh, I don't have enough fingers. The GM Grandmaster, the 14mm 1.8, the 135 1.8, if everything goes well. Well, that's a lot of moolah you're going to be spending there. I hope you're making some good income. You got a channel that pays you good? Share it so we could come and watch. Okay, so Lewis says, happy birthday, brother. It's Simon's son. That's it. It's his birthday. My birthday's in October. But you can start telling me happy birthday from here. Okay? That's fine. No problem. His audio is muted. You guys will catch on. Randy, can you send Peter an SOS? Somebody call Peter. We can't hear him. We can't hear him. So we can't hear you, just the channels you are reviewing. Well, that was what, like 35, 40 minutes ago. But just so you know, when I go to play a video, an external video, it automatically mutes my mic. They have it set up that way. And honestly, it's a pretty good thing because you would get that feedback. So I have to remember to get the remote control and lower down the speakers that's on the monitor. Otherwise, you would be hearing, you know, that how it goes dot, 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 dot. So they do that. So I have to remember, what I need to do is I need to remember to lower the volume on the monitor and then go in and turn the volume up, unmute my microphone. I did that. It took me about, what, 2 minutes to figure it out. Lewis says, hello, Tom, Lewis, Norm, and everybody. How is everybody? Is Sly here too? Not yet, but she gets out of work in a few minutes, and she might pop in. Andre says, there you go. And Aaron, he got it back. Just like I'm talking now, I'm mimicking talking. No, it turns off. I just explained why. I got it. He's got it. My baby, she's got it. That's the song from years and years ago. The gang is all here. Lewis says, Lewis Canada says the gang is all here. Lewis Hollywood says thumbs up. Randy says no Sly though. The girl works. She works late. I'm shouting. I don't know why I'm shouting, and I can feel it in my voice. I feel it in my fingers. I feel it in my bones. If you really love me, come on and let it show. Boom, boom, boom. So when Sly comes in, she even listens to us on the way home sometimes, which is fine. Pay attention to your driving. Wants you around a long, 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 long time. I'm praying over her. Everybody bless Sly so she's A-okay. Aaron is wonderful playing. Randy, Mary or Becky. And they haven't come in. It's all guys. Well, it's the poker game. Friday night poker game. But the girls come in. And boy, we sharpen right up when they get here. If you're a lurking, what camera? If you're a lurking person and you're of the female persuasion, say hello. Golly gee whiz, Batman. Lewis. Hello, Randy. How are you, my friend? Randy says, hot and sweaty from mowing the lawn, now that you're asking. You gotta be careful what you ask. Did you have a day off today? What is today? Friday. Why? What you doing mowing the lawn? What you doing, Willis? What you mowing the lawn on Friday? How are you doing, Lewis? Lewis, Canada. Thanks, buddy. I hit 8K today. Very happy. Congratulations. Congratulations. Aaron hit 8,000 subscribers today. That is a big, 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 big deal. I am doing this so that the camera's focus system gets all screwed up. My hand, my face. Wrong camera. My hand, my face. My hand, my face. Lewis says, I'm very grateful to be here. Thank you for asking, bro. Yep. I pray for you every night. Individually, by name. L-O-U-I-S. Lewis. And God says, I know who he is. You don't have to tell me every time. I just want to make sure, that you know who I'm praying for. Tom Buck is saying, Liam is great. I hope he had an awesome birthday. Thumbs up. That was nice, Tom. And I'm sure Heather concurs. Lewis says, congratulations, Aaron. Almost at 10,000. Yep, he's heading for it. Peter Gregg. Liam was very good. Waited patiently until 6 p.m. to open his presents. Well, I called Liam today on the phone, and I got him really flustered, scrambled. I can agitate a kid very easily, and he got all silly and everything. And right in the middle of the whole thing, he got sent to his room. So I feel like I'm getting sent to my room, too. So there we go. I'm almost out of water. Anybody got any water? Never mind buy me coffee. Buy me a cup of coffee. Buy me a glass of water. I need some water. So Lewis says, thanks, Lewis. I want 10,000 so I can have a merch list on my videos. Oh, I think you can have a merch list even with less. Unless you're talking about something I'm not familiarized with. Congrats, Liam, and ordinary filmmaker. Aaron, link your merchandise shelf so we could support you. Please, please. Yes, do it. Randy, or Constantine, or Fotini. Constantine, I know who that is. Oh, that's on the Grays, right? If I'm getting mixed up, just straighten me out. It looks like Liam, Charles is saying this, it looks like Liam is going to be the next superstar for Disney. He's bigger than Disney. That was very nice. That's a nice thing to say. Again, you surprised me. I don't believe everything I read about. You're okay, Charles. Eric is saying, happy birthday to Liam. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Oh, no. 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 Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
our best ever Liam. Happy birthday to you. How old are you now? How old are you now? How old are you, Liam? How old are you now?
How old are you, big boy, huh? How old are you? Yes, I know how old you are. I just want to hear you say it. So, Eric got me to sing happy birthday for Liam. Anybody else's birthday? Just hit me with your best shot. Simon says, thank you. Lewis, Mr. Camera Junkie, I'm editing his video while I watch and listen to Peter's broadcast. Tom, you always have the best setups. Yeah, well, he's what you call a professional. The guy knows what he's doing. He does over $1 million a year. $1 million, $2 million. He's got to know what he's doing over there. No, he doesn't do $1 million a year. But hey, he's going like, I'll take that. I'll take that. Okay, I'll take that. Lewis is saying hi to Charles, if Peter hits the mark. And Lewis is saying hi to Lewis. And Lewis is saying hi to Lewis back. How are you doing? And Tom is saying thank you to Lewis. Boy, the Lewises are the very popular guys in here tonight. I'm doing good here, but cooking at the same time. I might have a cookie or two later, you know. Things are looking up. It's not too bad. My phone is charging. Oh, my phone's charging port broke. Thank heavens for wireless charging that I'm using to charge. Well, Eric, let me just give you a little hint. Mr. Camera Junkie's day job is he fixes cell phones. Okay, so you might maybe connect up with him and see if he will allow you to ship it over to him so that he could fix it, and then it could get shipped back to you. I'm sure you'll have to pay for the shipping, unless you're just going to get it, you know, taken care of right then, or you're under a warranty. But I just didn't know if everybody knew what Lewis does when he's not live streaming. He takes the phones. Oh, it's in the microwave. I put my phones in the microwave so that I can't get no calls. And he fixes cell phones. I'm not sure which ones, but the broken ones. Lewis, do you have any tips for shaving without cutting your face? Yes, get an electric Norelco shaver, the ones that go round, and shave with those wet. You can use them wet or dry. Not the ones that they go like that, the ones that go round. An upper end, like an XL model or something. Then put the shaving cream on. Let it sit on there for a minute or so that what the purpose of it is it swells. You know how things swell? Okay, it swells and it's easier for the shaver to cut it. And don't push hard. Okay? So if you use a blade, guess what? Until your skin is like baby butt smooth, you're gonna nick. You're gonna get the little tissues all over until it stops bleeding. So go to the electric. Don't push hard. And you know what? You're gonna go like, oh my God, I feel my face feels. Oh, I can feel my face all day long. How wonderful this feels. It really is good. Okay. So you got to buy yourself an electric charger. Then you buy yourself a present for May. Your May present will be an electric Norelco shaver. Do a little research so you don't get the cheapy waddly ones. It's got to be one that's it can handle the water. And when I want a close shave, I do that. When I just want to, I'm in the morning and it's like, oh, I just shave and the heck with it, wet or dry. It's just get the thing over with. I need to, you know, shorten the forest down. So that's my tips for shaving. An electric wet dry shaver. I use soap. I use shampoo. I use the foam that actually comes out as a gel, and when you put it on, it comes out it's just because it's fun. I have a good time when I shave. I look in the mirror and go, whoa, look, I'm Santa Claus. And I just have a good time shaving. So Bob Asbury is in the house. Peter, family, I'm sorry I'm late for Christmas party. I had company over this evening. Sorry, Peter. She's prettier than you. Then you go for it, Bob. Get off your butt and get going. Serve cookies, hot chocolate, whatever it is you serve. Coffee, tea, rum, me. Not me, you. Okay? So good. I want you to have a good time. And remember, I know you got the bounce cards. Did you see that commercial? I'm going to play it right now. I'm going to play the commercial right now. You guys, you just going to have to suffer through it. You're just going to have to suffer through it. Hi guys, let me interrupt my own show real quick to let you know about one of my products that I actually invented, make, and sell. It's a flash diffuser. It's designed to go on an external flash unit. It's designed to work in the regular landscape mode, meaning the wide mode of normal cameras. If you turn it sideways, you could pop this up in an instant and you've got that same diffusion. So it's sending light up to bounce and come down on your subject, and it's also sending light forward. So we got small and large, and for where really dark Batcave type looks, I made the extra large. All right, the link is down in the description below, petergregg.com. Let's get back to my video. Who was that? Wow, we had a handsome star come in and do a whole commercial and everything. Golly gee whiz, Batman. So anyway, Bob, as I was saying, if you need any help with them, just reach out. You're not shy, right? I never saw you shy. So just reach out. And Randy says, Nair. Not down there. He's got to shave his face. He's not shaving in other regions. Thumbs up. For the commercial. That was probably for the first time I was going to play the commercial, right? Good timing, Peter. Did a good job on that one. Simon says, Peter, the commercial looks good. I think you did a good job. And Camera Junkie Lewis, Mr. Camera Junkie says, nice job, Peter. Now, this has to be the first time because I'm a little bit behind. No, I didn't say I have a little behind. I said I'm a little bit behind. So, Andre, all the way from Romania, my commercial made it to Romania. So there, we got to see it in Romania. Nice commercial. I like your energy. You have to play it more often on your live streams. Maybe you'll consider to make more funny shorts. I am going to make more so they don't get boring, the same commercial over and over, Andre. I want to make maybe 3 or 4 on the same thing. But what I want to do is I want to make a course on something, and then because once it's made, I could sell the same, not to you guys, okay? I could sell the same thing over and over, and I don't have to ship, package, and all that stuff, all right? And plus, people will learn, because a lot of people are hungry to learn. So I'm kind of like in the process of deciding where was I? What to make a commercial, what to make the video about for the biggest market on my 30,000 channel. So, and Ordinary Filmmaker says, love the kitchen channel. Yes, I'm getting more motivated to do that. I haven't done anything, but I'm getting there. Remember, Peter, you have sitting cameras and standing cameras. Yeah, you know, you're right. I'm getting tired. Thank you, Randy. I'm going to sit my little butt down. It's not that little, don't worry. Oh, see, now the problem is I'm like, now the rule of 2/3 is shot, okay? But I have another folder called sitting cameras. Watch. I go to the sitting cameras. Oh, I can't use it. I can't use it because, oh, let me see. Oh, I can use it. Okay, the Canon R6 is plugged in. I got it marked as an E6, EM1, I'm sorry. So let's go in here and fix that. So I like it so that my head is always right up near the top. just about so I could put a hand right in between. That'll put my eyes pretty much on a 2/3 spot, the correct spot. So let's see as these revolve if the other cameras are participatory. This one needs fixing too. Okay, and again, it's still too bright. Okay, so let's bring that guy and put him in right there where it belongs. Oh, Randy, thank you. I feel so much better now. I'm sitting down. And when it goes to the next camera, I will check that one out and do that. So, oh, this one's not bad. It's already set up. It's that one. All right, so let's go back to the ZV-1. And I'm going to go into Ecamm that allows me to adjust brightnesses and stuff. And I'm going to bring that down just a little bit. Okay, so that's straight out of the camera right there. Okay, so I can make it darker or brighter or darker. I can also make it so it's cooler or warmer. So the warmer doesn't look too bad. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there unless you guys scold me for some reason. Boy, you guys are, this is a tough room. Okay, so this one, I could play even with this one. There's too much of a hand. A little bit higher. There we go. Okay, so the sitting cameras are tuned in. And Randy was subconsciously telling me, Peter, you look like you're like squirming and wiggling. You look like maybe your back hurts. I've been praying, Randy, for your back to feel better. Randy hurt his back. Okay, Randy hurt his back. So you guys that are the praying folks, be a praying for Randy. Okay, and yeah, so you know the signs of a back that's hurting a little bit. So my back is hurting a little bit. So he, in his wonderful brotherly way, said, Peter, remember, you have sitting cameras and standing cameras. Like, duh. Okay. So now I'm on the sitting camera. Okay. And now they are rotating automatically. See, this will rotate. No hands, honey, money. Okay. My hands are on the table. I'm not rotating the cameras, but I am rotating the chats. So there we got it going. Be careful of water spilling on your keyboard. Yeah, we'd be out of business, wouldn't we? Whoa! Whoa! That's Santa Claus. Here's my buddy Ray. He's just sitting there chilling, watching, and laughing at me probably. Oh, there we are. Peter, you won't be considered a real YouTuber until you get that Tesla. Oh, you have to have the Tesla. Well, put in $5 in my Tesla pot. I'll have to make a plate and mount it on the camera with the name of everybody that put money in the Tesla pot. But we do need like $50,000, $60,000, so I might have to have the plate really, really far back. I'll have to get a trailer for the nameplate. With $30 saved toward it now, you'll have that car by the year 2080. Well, there's a song, in the year 2525, if man is still alive. That still looks too cold. I'm going in there again, guys. I'm going in. Okay. I'm going to change the temperature, make it warmer. Okay, that looks a little warmer. All right. It was like they look the same, and then the ZV-1 comes up, and then suddenly it's like, woohoo, blue in the face. Okay. So I'm at $37, Ray. Rob put in $30, and somebody put in $2.99, so I'm actually at $36.99, but I lied a little bit. I'm at $37 for the penny. All right, so put in a penny. I'm at $37. The links are in the description down underneath the PayPal donate. Put in $2, $5, $105. Million is M-I-L-L-I-O-N, in case anybody needs help with spelling million. So I won't be a real YouTuber until I get a Tesla. There's a lot of YouTubers out there that are playing Tesla. And by the time I get to the party, there'll be another car out there. Yeah. Aaron says, you got to live in California and drive a Tesla or you're not a real YouTuber, Raymond. I guess I'm moving to California. No, I like Miami. I like it in Miami. Thanks for plugging in my stream. I love you. You're part of the family. You're like a brother. We could argue a little argument here, a little argument there. What can I tell you? New York is New York. Okay, and when you add the British to it, I don't know how to do a British accent. There will be, okay, but I love you. Let's plan for a smooth transition next week. Thanks for plugging in my stream at the beginning. Let's plan for a smooth what are you transitioning? Oh, this is not Aaron. This is Simon. Okay, now I know what you're talking about. Peter, I'm in the shadow of greatness. You're never going to get a suntan, dude. You got to go out in the sun. Liam. Beautiful, beautiful boy. Absolutely beautiful. Can't wait till he grows up. It's like from now till he's about 10 to 12, he gets more and more attached. He's 7. Today's his birthday. We're talking about must stream TV. Is it like something I need to go? Is your dot in the wrong place? I'll take a look. I am always open to hearing. But Simon, no, it's Liam, or any little kid, okay? So boys get attached to their dads and get more and more attached. And 11, 12 years old, puberty hits. And when puberty hits, dad is poisonous now. I don't want my friends to see me around dad. Dad doesn't know nothing. He doesn't understand me. He doesn't get me. He doesn't know nothing. Meanwhile, dad is making sure that the boy is getting the privacy that he needs at that age, and he's taking care of everything from behind the scenes, but there ain't no loving coming at that time. And then the kid runs 20, 21, 22, and then suddenly, dad became smart again. Out of nowhere. I don't know how it happened. It was a miracle. My dad got smart. That's not called puberty, it's called poverty. Must stream TV. I will have to check that out if I can remember to do that. Is that something that you're recommending or that you're on? Lewis says, truly sorry to hear what happened to your friend. Scotty has a new avatar. Look at that. I'm late to the party. Hello, friends. Hey, where's the donuts? Where's the nachos? Where's the pizza? Where's the chocolate pudding? Chocolate pudding? Yeah. That's a pretty cool looking avatar. Not bad. Well lit. The back of the room is a little overlit, but not too bad. Unless there's something there, it looks like you've got a little different part. I had a part like that for a year, and then finally somebody said, Peter, that's not for you. Okay? It was a good friend that had the BALLS to come up and say, Peter, that part in the center, you're just trying to be like everybody else, and that's not you. Seriously. So, it's been like this since 2 years old. So welcome, Scott. You didn't think I'd recognize the avatar, did you? Did you? Huh? You didn't think I would see and understand that you had a new avatar? Seriously, dude. Go buy yourself a Canon R6, and then you'll see things in a whole new different way. I don't want this to drip on my keyboard like Randy says. So, Lewis, you want to go live at 12? Uh-oh, the battery died. I think the battery died on the R6. Let me double check. Yep. The ZB1 is okay. Okay, but now I don't really have a way to take, or maybe the battery is dying because it keeps it keeps freezing up. So how long has it been? Oh, it's 11:45. So I think I turned it on at about 9:45, and it's about time for the I wish I had another battery. I would just go in there and change it, honestly. So I'm going to move this out of this folder and go back over here, okay? So what I did, for those of you who know how to work Ecamm, I have a folder and I have the sitting down cameras in that folder, okay? So I just moved it out of the folder, and yeah, see, it's black. It died. So we lost our signal. And now it's going to rotate between the ZV-1 and the A7S3. You want to put an R6, not an R6. You want to put a Z6 into the sit-down folder. All right, you guys can watch me do it. Okay, I'll probably mess this up. Okay, so you'll have something to laugh at. I'm going to go into the demo mode. Now you see everything. Okay, you see where the chats are over on that side. You see all my controls down there. You could see the levels over here, so I could see when my microphone is going out. So I'm going to take the not the R6. I want a Z6. Okay, so I have to make the Z6 active. All right, and then I need to duplicate it. So now I have a copy of the Z6. So I'm going to move the Z6. It's got to actually be hot. So let's go here and go back here. All right, now I'm going to move this down here to the bottom of that folder, and then I'm going to move it into this folder. Okay, so now while it's in this folder, I'm going to go to the other cameras. Hello, 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 hello. Okay, and while it's in this folder, I'm going to go into the back room, and I'm going to turn the zoom on, and I'm going to zoom. Oh wait, it's locked. Oh, it's not locked. Okay, let's make sure I have this one on here. I'm going to turn the zoom on, and I'm going to zoom this one in, and at the same time I'm going to make this one a little bit of a wider view. Okay, so that allows me to see the chair on the left and allows me to see the other chair on the right. And then I want to move it so there's about a hand over my head. That's as high as I can go. I have to sit up. All right, so I can let that camera go. Now the tag is red, but it's actually oh, on this one I don't have a countdown timer. Ooh, I need a countdown timer for here, or it's not going to rotate. So I'm going to go over here into the overlays. I'm going to add a countdown timer, and let's say we make this one oh, I'm doing it in the wrong place. All right, I need to go over here, and I need to go 0, 0. And I need to go over here, and I need to go, let's do this one 21 seconds. And let's make it go to the next scene. And let's click add. Okay, so now I have a countdown timer. Okay, so I'm going to pause the countdown timer. I'm going to pull the Nikon Z6 down. I'm going to put the countdown timer up really high, and I'm going to make it small. Ooh. And then I will allow the countdown timer to continue, and I need to move the Z6 up here where it belongs. So the countdown timer is still a little bit too big, so I'm going to move it over, put it up high, and make it little bitty, small. That's as small as I can get it. Okay, and now I'm going to lock the scene. Okay, so the only thing that's actually wrong at this point with that is Nikon. Should I dare try to change this to red? Man, every time I do this crap, I screw it up. I don't know why. Okay, background. Oh, they moved this. This used to be down here. Oh, they're doing something to make me upset now, so I don't know where things are. Okay. I'm going to save it. And now it's black. Allow it like it belongs. Okay, I'm going to start the countdown timer. And I'm going to move this up just a little bit. I guess it doesn't want to be. Oh, I locked it. That's why. Okay. So we just added a camera. Where are you? We added a sit-down camera. It's got a little bit of a wider view. And now I'm going to go back and I'm going to turn off where you no longer see everything here. And now you only see the main big window. Okay. So I think I had left off with Scotty. Okay, Lewis, I wanted a motorcycle, but now I'm going to rethink that. I will smack your butt. I am not kidding. Do not buy a motorcycle. Nobody. If you have one already, you're exempt. But if you're going to buy one, no. Santa Claus says no. Lewis, do not buy one. And it's only because I love you, dude. If I didn't love you, I'd just, go ahead, buy one. Okay? And then I won't hear from you for like 3 years, and I'm going to wonder, what happened? What happened? And when I go look for obituaries, oh. So that's why I said don't buy one. Here is Sean. Hi, everybody in the blues. He's saying that. I showed you off a little while ago, just a little bit while ago. I showed off and gave you a thumbs up and all that good stuff. And I showed off Aaron too. Hi, Shane. Timeless Truth says thank you. Timeless Truth says I am a subscriber to your other channel. So, and your name is Michael. So here's what you need to do for me, Michael. Okay, if you like this and this is not too silly and you're willing to come in, it's Friday nights at 10 o'clock. If you prefer the format of the other channel, there's people that actually prefer that. They come here and they don't like all the silliness. Over here, I can be myself. It's not that big. I've gotten 14 thumbs up. If you guys are in here and you haven't given me a thumbs up, I'd like a thumbs up. Do it, okay? So for a while, before you make a sentence, just write Michael, and then either a dash or a space, and then make your comment. After I've seen a few of your comments, I will put Timeless Truths together with Michael. I'm 68 years old. I need a little bit of help like that, okay? That's just, it is what it is, okay? So it took me a while. Joey is the Merzerky 3, and MDMDM is Mark, and M something shots is Mike, okay? So we're not that big, okay? So I like to get to know each of you, and you know what? You might not have heard it, but everybody else has heard it 1,000 times. I pray for each and every one of you every single night, okay? That's my contribution back into your life. You don't have to do the believing. I'll do the believing. You don't have to pray. If you want to pray, you can pray for me. It's okay, okay? I will do the praying, okay? So I pray for everybody. Hi, Michael. Good to see you. How are you doing? Thank you, Randy. I'm actually getting a little bit going again. So Simon is going, good night all. I'm sleepy, sleepy head, drifting off, hanging with everybody tonight. Well, you're going to have a busy weekend with a 7-year-old birthday party. In the blues, Shane says, hi, Aaron. Just about to drive, but I'll be listening in the car. Yeah, don't YouTube and drive. Unless you're making a video in your Tesla. In that case, you're going to have cameras sucked. You know, the ones that stick to the glass. So, Purple Martin View. And it's a lady. We have a lady. Wait, what do I do with the ladies, guys? What do I do with the ladies? I just gotta.
Hello, Purple Martin View. Tell me what your name is. I'm singing a special song just for you. I say welcome. I say welcome. I say welcome. Purple Mountain, I changed your name. I didn't mean to change your name. Purple Mountain View, I am looking at you. You look so pretty tonight. Thank you for being here. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. And this amore is just for you, purple girl.
We got another girl. All right, the poker party. Come up to the table, fellas. We got a girl, and we're going to let her win also. So she is saying hello. You can tell me what your first name is if you want. I'm not saying I'll remember it, okay? So you might have to put Virginia dash and then write your comment maybe for the first 5 or 6 times until it registers. Oh, I'm going to slide off this chair until it registers in my between the ears, you know, that area of the body. Mario says, Aaron, short music, congratulations on your 8K. Nice show. Yep. He is he's going to be bigger than me. Everyone's going to be bigger than me. I'm going to be the little guy on the block. But we'll still be here, and we'll be talking to each other Friday nights. You and me and our little table poker game, whatever it's called. So Lewis is congratulating Aaron. Charles is talking to Aaron. Hi, Lewis. Sorry I didn't see your comment. Was feeding my dog. I didn't know you had a dog. That is so cool. I was going to say awesome and cool, and it kind of switched mid-sentence. Peter, went to buy the new Sony 6100 for you last Sunday, but they had sold it. Yeah, I figured it was gone by then. And Charles went back to try and buy it, and it was like, bye-bye. What advice do you have for cooking better food at home? Love what you're cooking. Oh my God. This is not big news, guys, okay? One of my favorite fast food sandwiches, okay, you don't have to agree with me, but one of my favorite fast food sandwiches is Arby's beef and cheddar. And when I go there, I always get the Jamocha shake, which is a coffee shake. So I stress to try to get somebody to please take me there so I can get the beef and cheddar, okay, with a little extra red sauce. And that's my favorite, honest to God. Well, it's not like my only favorite. You don't get a big belly like this. So I went, finally it dawned on me. I mean, I'm a YouTuber, right? I watch hours and hours of YouTube at night when I lay down in bed and I can't sleep. I don't know why the light never went on before, but it occurred to me, why don't they see if there's a copycat recipe? And lo and behold, there's tons of them. And a lot of them did not look, kosher. Okay, Norm is still driving, but he's listening and he's laughing at me now. Okay, and then I saw one, it rang a bell. I went to, it wasn't Publix, I went to Walmart, the grocery store, Walmart Marketplace, not the big store, okay? That's too far, I don't go there. So, you guys that don't know, I don't drive all that far. I don't drive all that much. And that's why with my electric battery, I could go anywhere. All right, so anyway, it's the easiest recipe in the world, and you know what? It tasted almost identical to the Arby's beef and cheddar. You get a Fritos light, or it's called mild cheddar dipping sauce. It's in a can like that, $1.29. So I got one of those. You go to where the salad dressings are, and you get a Catalina salad dressing. Okay, so I got one of those. Then you get extremely thin sliced roasted beef. Okay? And then you get a Pepperidge Farms bundle of onion hamburger rolls. Okay? So I did that. So I put a little butter on the hamburger rolls and I grilled that first. Then I shut the fire off after it was nice and toasty with the little butter. It's really a little bit crunchy on the inside. So now the pan is hot, but the fire is not on. So I took the roasted the beef from the package. I bought a half a pound of roasted the beef. Okay, so I take the roasted the beef and I took out 1, 2, 3 slices. And I put it in the pan with no fire. All I wanted to do was warm it up, okay? So then I flipped it over every like 15, 20 seconds until it was nice and warm, but it still had some of the redness in the roast beef. I didn't overcook it. And then I took the bun, I put the Catalina sauce, the red sauce, they call it Red Ranch at Arby's, on the bottom. I put my nice warm roasted beef there. I opened the can of the Fritos mild cheddar sauce. I took at the table a spoon and I put it on top. And you know what? From the heat, it melted in perfectly. So I put the other one on there. And when you buy a beef and cheddar, it's like somebody sat on it. It's flat. It just comes like that. The picture is not like that, okay, when you see what it looks like. But when you actually get it, flat as a pancake. So just with those ingredients, I made myself a beef and cheddar Arby's roast beef sandwich. The cheddar was spot on. The Catalina dressing, it's missing a little something. I might mix in a little ketchup, maybe a tablespoon or something. Next time I go to Arby's, I will compare them and see what the difference is. I don't need anybody to take me to Arby's roast beef to get my favorite sandwich anymore. And I get a Jamocha shake. And you know what? There's a recipe for Jamocha shake. It's basically a vanilla milkshake, and you put in a half a cup of coffee, cold coffee, because you don't want to heat the milkshake up, and a tablespoon, maybe with Peter, you might put in a little bit more, of chocolate syrup, Hershey's chocolate syrup. I haven't tried that one yet. I've been doing really good on my diet. I was 180 pounds. So the history for the new people is I was 210 pounds. I went all the way down to 167. Okay, and then with the COVID, no go nowhere, the stress and that kind of crap, I went up 20 pounds and I went up to 187. I said, whoa, put the brakes on, baby. I don't want to go back to 210. Okay, so I started eating a little bit healthier. I bought a lot of organic stuff and I dropped off a lot of sugar. I only treat myself to sugar on the weekends. The rest of the week, I'm not paranoid about it, but I'm not going to have ice cream or hot fudge, Aaron's fudge, okay? And I'm now from 187. This morning I was 180. So I have lost 6 pounds in about 2 weeks, and I haven't changed anything. I still have my ice cream on the weekends. I have organic chocolate chip cookies now, and they don't taste bad at all. They actually taste good. They're just not big. They're little. Peter wants the big cookies, not the little ones. But so I eat 2 or 3 of those. And I lost 6 pounds. So the secret to cooking better food, get into the food that you're eating. It's like making love to your plate. Love it. Oh my God, I'm going to make the most delicious, something simple like spaghetti. You take the spaghetti, you boil it, you take it out. What else can you do with it? Huh? Well, I'll tell you. You can boil the spaghetti and then you strain 98% of the water and leave a little bit of the water at the bottom of the, okay? Then you put like 2, well, me knowing me, it's 4 tablespoons of butter, okay? A teaspoon of lemon, and then swirl the spaghetti around until it melts the butter with the lemon and that little bit of water at the bottom of the pot. When you take the spaghetti out, oh my God, it's so delicious. It's amazing. So it's only by loving the food that you start to get into it and start to make it better. Like you try to make me better, you give me advice, and the rest of you guys do that too. It's because of love, okay? So add that love to your food. So, any tips on washing the dishes without hating your life? You're asking the wrong guy. I love washing the dishes, okay? So, boy, Louis, you're sending me all over the place. We're going to drop everybody from watching. They don't want to see me wash dishes. Okay, so if you've got a double sink, that's even better. Okay, if you don't, no problem. So you fill your sink with very warm water, almost too hot to the touch. You put Dawn in there so you get lots of suds. Make it fun. We're going to have fun washing the dishes. And you get, there's a sponge. I'm sorry, wrong word. Take the word sponge out. You take, there's a brush that's got a handle on it, and it's small. And I forgot who it's made by, 3M or something like that. And it's bristles, and it's not super hard. It's not super, whatchamacallit, soft. It's just right. Couple of rounds, and that dish is clean. Okay? So you put Dawn in there, and you put a tablespoon of Clorox of some type of a Clorox product. That is going to give you sterilization, sanitization, like you would have at a restaurant. And with COVID going around, you do want your stuff to get sterilized. So you put the dish in, you go with the scrub brush, okay, front, and a dish has a back. Flip it over, back in the water, do the back. Take it out, let it drip, and pile it to the left of your sink there. Okay. So now, while it's waiting, while you do the next one, okay, the chlorine is sterilizing it because you only put like a tablespoon. You're not overwhelming it with the Clorox. You're not washing it in the Clorox and washing your skin off. So you go through all that. Okay. Empty the water, rinse it out, fill the water back up, clean water, and start dipping. Dip. Have a washcloth or a drain rack and go there. And think about Peter the whole time you're washing dishes. And you'll smile, you'll laugh, you'll giggle, and washing the dishes will be fun. The other way is buy a dishwasher. Put them in and set it on before you go to sleep. And that's an easy way to wash your dishes too. So now we've made our food, Louis. We've washed the dishes. Now, no questions about dessert? Okay, I'll tell you about dessert. Charles says, I watched Rachel Ray for cooking? What's cooking? Cooking tips. Plus, she's nice looking too. I don't know. I haven't seen her too often. I keep watching her hands and watching the food and watching. Yeah, I'm watching that too. She's pretty. I like that Italian girl from Italy that cut her finger. She's my favorite. I never remember her name, but I love watching her. She's the cutest thing. Small and petite. Now don't ask me how I make ice cubes because I just push the button on the refrigerator and they come popping out. Mmm. 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 Louis says, Charles, you are the master. Aaron says, my merch store is http Teespring. I'm not going to read that. Aaron Short Music. When it says I have 10,000 subs, I can have it on my videos. Okay. You mean on your videos clickable? That means I could do that now. Ha! Who knew? Here's Michael. I remembered it, but you need to put Michael. On my way out, have a great night. See you next week. Thank you, Michael. But next time, put Michael dash on my way out. Have a great night. See you next week. Thanks for coming in, Michael. I appreciate you coming in. I have a nephew, and I have a godson, and I have a good friend. A lot of Michaels. And now we got a new one. Norm says, okay, I'm back. What did I miss? Did you flush? Wash your hands. I didn't play the foghorn because I didn't want you to drive off into the bushes or something. Scott says, it's not a part in my hair. That's gray hair. You got a gray streak right at the top? It's too small. I can't see it that well, but that's interesting. You get better looking with time, Scott. I don't know what it is, Scotty. What's in the water over there? On the Arby's sandwich from Walmart, just use your barbecue sauce. Well, I want to mimic the beef and cheddar. But I could try that. Have you used any of the barbecue sauce yet? Aaron says, do you have t-shirts, Peter? No, you know why, Aaron? I don't know what to put on there. I don't think a guy, most of the people in here are guys, is going to want to put something, you know, Peter Gregg. What the heck is that? All right. Charo? Okay, I can see it. Charo, okay. So I need to come up with something to put on them. Like some people can do it. Like who's got that huge t-shirt business? They sell them out of their own warehouse. God, I watch him all the time too. He's got the little kids. He's a joker that stopped being a prankster, and now he's got a huge channel, and I love watching him. No, you missed it. Let's hear that dessert one before we go to sleep. Nope. You go. Goodbye, Louis. Good night. You could go to bed now. Nope. Ice cream with hot fudge or chocolate syrup. That's what you get. That's what you get. You didn't ask me about my cookies, about the bread I made today, and I'm going to make bread again tomorrow because my brother and his wife, it's Mother's Day, so I want to give her something special. So I'm going to make my homemade bread. And you know what? I think I'm going to start selling the bread. I don't think I could ship it. If I can, I'm going to have to make a loaf and weigh it and see what it costs. So if I sell a loaf of bread for like $10, $12, and then it costs $10 or $12 to ship it, who's going to buy that? Okay, seriously. So I got to figure out if I could do something. Tom is saying good night. Oh yeah, it's after 12. We're done. Good night, Tom. Thank you for coming in. Good night, everybody. Louis says, flash diffuser t-shirt. So I diffuse for you. Now, if you have a good idea on what to put on my t-shirt, don't put it here. I won't be able to find it. Send me an email. petergreggonline@aol.com. It's in the description. I don't hide it. Okay. Okay, if you insist, let's hear about the best dessert before we... No. You missed. You missed on the dessert. All right, we are done. I'm going to play my commercial again because I can. And then we're going straight into good night. So I love everybody. Good night, y'all. Thank you, Randy, for getting me to sit down. That actually gave me a little extra energy. And I enjoyed the second half of the show that way. And you guys, we added the Z6 in here. And I enjoyed doing that. So we can actually put the R6 back for when its battery is fully charged. I don't have a second battery in case anybody's wondering. And I think I might want to put the Z6 with a little bit longer time. I think I might move it from 21 seconds to 31 seconds because it's a nice looking camera. All right, so let's do the commercial. You guys could say goodnight to each other until I'm completely logged off. I can't talk anymore at that point because it goes mute, okay, and it plays the video, but you guys already saw that happen when I played the video from everybody's channel. So I'm going to say good night. I love you. Pray for me. I pray for you. Everybody be good. And remember, next week, tell me when your birthday is if it's in May, because I like to sing happy birthday. Okay, so okay, here's my commercial first. We got 15 people in here. We might have a couple of people lurking, and they want to see the commercial. Who knew? Okay. Good night, guys. Hi, guys. Let me interrupt my own show real quick to let you know about one of my products that I actually invented, make, and sell. It's a flash diffuser. It's designed to go on an external flash unit. It's designed to work in the regular landscape mode, meaning the wide mode of normal cameras. If you turn it sideways, you can pop this up in an instant and you've got that same diffusion. So it's sending light up to bounce and come down on your subject, and it's also sending light forward. So we got small and large, and for where really dark Batcave type looks, I made the extra large. All right, the link is down in the description below, petergregg.com. Let's get back to my video.
You have just watched another Peter Gregg video. Something warm, human, and wonderful happens when you watch Peter Gregg. Thank you for watching.